Hey guys, I just recorded this entire video and another one, and then I realized my mic was not working, so I'm going to try to get through this quickly. But I'm going to be showing you guys all the amazing air news for the past week or so. Alright, so the first thing is that soon we're going to be able to change our numbers on outgoing campaigns and inbound. So what that means is, let's say you have 6 numbers in your account, and one of them happens to be an area code that fits your state. Now you're going to be able to choose that for your campaign. So there's not a great way right now to choose your area codes in general, like to add new ones and to take ones out. But soon that's going to be added too. That's going to be more in the future. But in not too long, we're going to be able to choose which number on our account we're doing outbound campaigns with. Air's also making a ton of changes to how the campaigns are running with the contacts. So right now, there's going to be a higher priority for people that haven't been called yet compared to people that have already been called. Because I know that Air is supposed to call somebody who hasn't answered up to 4 times and then not call them again. And actually, people were getting called up to like 40 times sometimes. That was a big problem. That's also patched now. But right now, the priority for people that haven't been called yet are high priority. So basically, we'll go down the entire list and then start back at the top instead of just going to the first person and calling them 4 times and 4 times and 4 times because that was happening sometimes. That's also a big problem. People are also going to be put on a 3 hour delay. So once they are called once, if they don't pick up, they're not going to be called again for 3 hours. So even if it goes through the entire list, if it went through the list in an hour, it'll still wait another 2 before starting back at the top. And also, people are now put on a global do not call list for your organization and for your account. So what that means is if you call somebody up to 4 times on one campaign, you can't then get them in another campaign and they'll still be called. They just will not be called again on your organization. There's also in the process of migrating all of their servers from Railway onto a different platform because I know you guys were having a bunch of problems with the refresh every time you went on the platform and while you were using it. Sometimes it deletes our scripts and it's a terrible problem. Sometimes we bring it to Railway, which is just the platform that they host all their code on. But right now, they've already transferred a bunch of servers over, and I believe in about a week they're going to be transferring the web app over, which is going to fix all those refresh problems and a bunch of other problems too. I know a ton of people are also having problems with actions, including myself. That includes the knowledge base actions. It includes the actions that are actually in the agent. I also know a ton of people are having problems with live transfers. That is because live transfers can only take place when an action occurs. All of that is going to get fixed because actions are the big priority for Air this week, and they're going to try to just patch that up as soon as possible. Air also told me that they were going to be patching up the spending because a lot of people are getting charged a lot more money than they're putting as their daily limit, and that's a big problem. If that's happening to you and you don't want that to happen, you could just email support@air.ai and they'll refund your money. But obviously, it's a recurring problem, and you can't be emailing them every single day. Like you could, but it's a pain, right? So that should have been fixed today. But I was talking to one of my clients, and this morning it happened to him where he put in $20 daily limit, he got charged 165 bucks, and that's a big problem. So I hope that's going to get fixed soon, and it's going to be a hard limit, which means they're going to estimate how many calls it can make a day and spread that over. But as soon as it hits that cap of let's say $100 a day, if that's what you put, it's just going to stop calling. It won't stop in the middle of the call, but it will stop calling. And same with an inbound agent. It will finish the call it's on, and then when somebody calls again, it will just be dead air. It's not going to talk. Air also decoupled their calling process, and what that means is that they can now do a huge amount of call volume. Okay, they have the capacity for that now. Their only bottleneck really is going to be Twilio and their text-to-speech provider, and those are going to be much harder to scale because, it's, of course, not their company, it's not their platform. But theoretically, like I said, I posted a video the other day. I'll link that up there about how many calls an air agent can actually do per minute, per hour, per day. And theoretically now, we're at that capacity. We just are being held back by other platforms. All right, that's it. And I hope you guys learned some stuff. And as always, if you're a business trying to get into Air, if you're trying to learn about it, see a demo, if you're trying to get it built out for you because you don't feel like dealing with it, you can always go to my website, novaecho.tech, and you can book a call with us. And if you're an Air agency and you're looking to outsource that work because you love the sales, you love the marketing, you love the product, just as I do, but you don't really want to handle all that fulfillment or you don't have the capacity to, you can outsource that to us. So that's novaecho.solutions. You can book a call with me there. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.